Well, hello again everybody, welcome back. And today we've got a couple of parcels I've had. First one here, which arrived today, is from T&J Lockpicking Nord in Germany. I think that's Tobias and Julian. And we have a load of very nice pins here, which are going into the pin makers of the World Unite locks. So that's the final lot, and then those locks will be going out. And they also sent me this gorgeous I'm not sure what wood it is, but lovely little pinning tray, which is very nice. It's very hard wood. So what I'll probably do sometime in the future is make a pinning tray that this is inserted in specifically for the pins, and then I've got places for the other bits and pieces on the side. But thank you very much for sending that, very much appreciated. So the other parcel I had is from Locknoob, and we have a pair of American locks, and these are the US military locks, stamped up with the US. I was checking up the dates. This one is April 2015, but this one, P is for November, L is a 3, and N is a 1, so that makes it 31. So I think that's obviously an error there on American Lock's part, whether it was meant to be 13, because I don't think it's 1931. They're quite interesting locks. I've never had one of these before. So they're very similar. This is a series 40 I've got. Fraction shorter in the body, but absolutely identical every other dimension, even the shackle size. But these do come with riveted cores. So I'll be drilling these out and sending one back to Locknoob with the proper screws in, so we can access them. But what we'll do to start with is pick one, and this one seems to have the hardest bitting. These do come with master cores rather than American. So we've got a little master lock, and it's only a 4-pin lock. So I'll grab the vise, purely because I'm going to need the vise in a minute to drill out this rivet. Stick that in there, adjust the camera. Let's just pick this open, hopefully quickly. So it does have security pins in, and it feels like American security pins because you can feel serrations in there in a master core. So we'll try and get it open and see what is inside. So we're on 4, we've got a very slight false set, then 3, getting very slight counter rotation, there we go, hopefully that was 3 set, 2, counter rotation, but it doesn't want to set, 1, there we go, we've got 1. These do have quite strong spring tension on them as well. Let's check at the back in there where 4 had dropped a little bit. So 1, 2, 3 dropped, 3, 4, 3, 2, and there we go. So we've got it open. So hopefully, as we can see, let's get the keys out of the way. If we can get enough light, if we can just about see down there, there's not a screw, it is actually riveted. So what we need is stick that back in the vise, and we have a 4mm drill bit which should centre on that rivet. Just want to make sure we don't go down too far. Nearly. And there we go. That is it out. So there's the core dropped out. Everything. Shift that out of the way. So the rivet went flying, so there's the rivet. Let's get this camera adjusted. Let's just sweep this swarf out of the way. There we go. So as you can see, there is the rivet all drilled out. Focus. So there's the bit at the top that's drilled. There's the little top part of the rivet. The retaining plate and the core. As we can see, it is just a little 4-pin core. And let's see. Now with these, let's just show you this. If we can see on the back edge here, rather than having a circlip, it is actually crimped just here. But if we turn the core to 90 degrees, where that crimp is matches up, if we can see, will we focus, with this little flat bit at the back, and then the core should actually pop out. Now follower. Now the only trouble is I haven't got a half follower, so what we will do, just to get this apart, stick a shim in, and is that going to go? There we go. But then the follower doesn't fit in because of the crimp. But hopefully we can get that out, and there we have the 4 key pins, and if we're very careful we can get so in number 1 we have a spool, but it is a standard spool, not an American. We have a spool in 2, a spool in 3, and a standard in 4. go. The springs, we've got steel springs rather than copper springs. And in here we have a serrated, a standard, a serrated, and another serrated. So we do have a fair selection of security pins there. If we can get that to focus. Come on. There we go. So I've got the other one to drill out. Lock Noob wants his one back original, apart from having the screw in it. Just for anybody who hasn't seen them, let's just so basically this is what we put in place of the rivet. These are the original American lock. Screw and nut on the bottom. So we will call it a day at that for the moment. What I will do is see what we can do with this core, see if there's any modifications I can make. We haven't got bypass wafers in there for a start. And see what we can do. But thanks for watching in the meantime, and I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.